Producer Charlie is back again with the latest in films, and this time we are focusing more on streaming today, so tell us what's up first.
Okay, so first we're going to start with Self-Reliance.
Ooh, okay.
So this one is on Hulu, and this is a Jake Johnson film. Now, you might recognize Jake Johnson from New Girl.
One of the best shows in the world. Yep, I'll die on that hill.
So this is his feature film directorial debut. He also co-wrote it and starred in it, obviously. Now, the plot of this movie is a man is given the opportunity to participate in a life or death reality game show and discover there's a lot more to live for.
But this is like his real life. That's so weird. Yeah.
Now, it's a pretty good movie. I will say I wish there were more life or death circumstances in it for being a life or death game he's playing in.
Yeah.
So this also stars Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
In it.
How do you think she fares in this? Like, does that add?
She's honestly not as big of a role as I thought she would be.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, she's a big part, like character in it, but not as much as I thought she would have been. You know, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense.
Also Andy Samberg plays himself.
Oh
my gosh. I feel like all these people have such strong personalities
Yes.
that everyone pictures them in. Are they the same way in this film, or are they something totally different?
I mean, Andy Samberg plays himself.
Okay.
So he's kind of how you expect.
That's
He's not like
amazing.
a major role. He's kind of the host of this reality game.
Sure.
So you see him a couple times.
Okay.
But not as much as you probably would like.
I love that.
But it is fun. So overall, decent movie.
Okay.
It's an easy watch, fun comedy. It is R-rated R though.
Yeah.
More for, I would say, language than anything.
Okay.
Okay.
So, looking for a good movie to watch.
Maybe
it a
not for
long
kids,
one?
but
Yeah, not for kids, maybe.
Yeah.
Is it a long movie, or is it like?
It was about I want to say between an hour and a half and 2 hours. I don't honestly
so
remember
not
the
like,
I'll take it.
you know,
That's short
I was
nowadays.
gonna say exactly.
So,
That's why I was
I
asking.
mean, it's your average comedy length.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
say.
Good.
Nothing
Good.
like where you get bored of it.
Yeah, where you're like ready.
for it to
Let's
end.
wrap it up. Yeah.
yeah, this sounds like a good watch.
So next we're going to move on to Netflix.
Okay.
So first we're going to start with Maestro.
Okay.
Now Maestro is up for Best Picture, so I had to watch it.
Of course.
So this is a love story that chronicles the lifelong relationship of conductor and composer Leonard Bernstein and actress Felicia Montenegro. Now this is based on true. This is based on true events.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
So this was America's first big orchestra composer. And it's honestly a very interesting story. It's also Bradley Cooper. He directed it and co-wrote it as well. It also stars Carey Mulligan.
Who I love.
Both Bradley and Carey are up for Best Actor and Best Actress at the Oscars.
Amazing.
Overall, movie-wise, it was okay. It didn't hold my attention very well.
Yeah.
It is good, though. It's half black and white, half color.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
that's interesting.
it does have a nice change to it. Very interesting story, though, to it.
I will say too, I know the big thing with this film is that Bradley spent a lot of time in research and developing it.
Yeah.
I think it was 3 or 4 years.
Well, I don't know if it's true, but there was somebody's comment that said there's one scene where he does a 3-minute actual conducts the orchestra that he worked on that for 6 years.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something I did find interesting was that Spielberg and Scorsese are both producers for this film.
Oh, wow, it's really stacked.
It is. It really is. I definitely didn't expect that. It has a few other actors that play some supporting roles. Maya Hawke, Sarah Silverman, they pop up throughout this.
Names there.
Right. So this was released in Netflix last month, and the National Board of Review and American Film Institute named it one of the top 10 films of 2023.
That's incredible. All right, you got one more, so what's the last one?
So our last one's also on Netflix. It is May, December. So this one's not up for Best Picture. It is a good one, though.
Yeah.
It stars Juliana Moore, Natalie Portman, and Charles Melton.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people think that Natalie Portman and Charles Melton were snubbed for Oscar noms. So this follows the 20 years after a notorious tabloid romance gripped the nation. A married couple buckles under pressure when an actress arrives to do research for a film about their past. Now, this is loosely inspired by a scandal in the late 90s that happened in the state of Washington.
Yeah, very similar situation.
Yes, and it's an interesting story as well. I would recommend looking it up. This was also released in December for Netflix.
Okay.
If you want to watch it, it's actually pretty good. I quite enjoyed it. And the American Film Institute also named it as one of its top 10 for 2020.
Interesting.
Wow.
I will say, I know one of the key differences, at least I'm pretty sure this is right, is so Natalie Portman plays an actress who's about to play the female, I guess, in this situation. But in real life, the situation when it was revisited was a journalist. So I like that they kind of spinned it. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, it's only loosely based on it. And the whole scandal from the 90s, I actually read like the whole wiki page on it. And
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What were just briefly? What were your thoughts on the Charles Melton of it all? Because he has gotten rave reviews since it was released.
See, I don't know. I think his part was more, I feel like, minor than what would have been Oscar like Best Actor for me.
Sure.
I would almost say he's more of a supporting actor.
All
Personally,
right.
I feel like Juliana and Natalie were the main.
Yeah.
two.
So if you're looking for something on streaming, check out these 3 films. Thanks, producer Charlie. We appreciate it.